Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Bina. If this is the first time here, you're welcome. On this channel they'll call me Bina of Manchester. Guys, happy new year. Guys, I know it's March. Yes, happy new year. But this is the first time this year that I'm sitting down to make, like, I'm starting up actually, but like this is the first time I'm having a one-on-one with you guys. It's been a minute. Yeah. Before we get right in, if you are new to the channel, please subscribe. On this channel we travel, we talk, we gist, and we have fun. Please subscribe and be part of the Bina bandwagon. And yeah, let me give you guys some hot gist of what's been happening in my life. Let go. You guys, your baby girl has been through a lot. I've been through it. I have been through a lot this year. Like, since I got back from Nigeria for my Christmas holidays and landed in this country. As soon as I land inside this Manchester, I have been through it. The good part is, so while coming, I could okay, so I was scared because like I work in the school environment, and usually schools were resuming in January and shifts were being distributed. So it's on the first come first serve basis. So whoever picks shift first is the one that's going to be assigned for the whole term. And I was on board. I was flying on the day where the shifts were being distributed, where they were just dishing out, oh, this schedule is available, this schedule is available, who can pick this and who can pick that. I was on board. And when I landed, I just texted an email and said, I'm available for whichever shift hasn't been picked yet. That's what I emailed them. And when they emailed me back, they emailed me a whole bunch of available shifts, and I managed to pick 17 hours a week, which was fair. So yeah, I managed to get 17 hours a week, which was really very okay for me at the time. And I was doing it, yeah, 17 hours a week seemed fair, doing work. And well, yes, the gist, guys. So I was homeless for more than a month in this country, in this Manchester, being out of Manchester, being homeless for more than a month, guys. So let me give you guys a backstory. On Shiloh, I think it was 1st of December. I think when Shiloh started, my friend and I went to church. My friend attends Winners, so we went to church together. Came back. My house is closer to the Winners, Manchester, and then we came back home together. Her husband was supposed to come and pick her from mine, and we came back home together. And then we met some strange men in my house. I'm like, okay, hi guys, and she was like, hi guys. They're like, oh, they are the owner of the house, so he brought in an electrician, that the house is a electricity hazard. It has that electricity hazard. The wiring is bad, it's outdated, and the council has been writing to him to rewire the house. So he's come with the electrician guy to check the things, because they would have to rewire the whole building. And when they are rewiring, there will be no heating, and there will be no water, there will be no gas, because they put off everything because of the hazard. And then so we have to move. And she was like, anyway, you can rewire bit by bit. Why does everybody now? Because I was living in a shared apartment, we were 4 in the building. Why does everybody have to move because you want to rewire? My friend was looking at it from a legal perspective, how it's not so fair. It's not fair that you come to people's house, and then because you're the owner, and then you're just uprooting them from the house. Makes no sense. Give them time. And it was like, yeah, it's going to give us like a few weeks to get our things together so we can move. And then he was going to rewire the house. By the way, this guy is Pakistani. The electrician guy is Pakistani. You guys. So me, I was like, I don't even care. To be honest, I was going to leave for Nigeria in a few days anyway. Okay, this was on the 10th, I think on the 10th or 11th of December. I said, I'm sharp leaving for Nigeria soon. But I just paid my rent. So I was like, I just paid my rent yesterday, so I'm going to leave. I'm going to be traveling home. What happened to my rent? But the guy was like, oh, I should not worry that they're going to count it towards the next month's rent if I'm not going to be around. And obviously they're going to be rewiring whatever days that's left of this month. They're going to count it towards the next month's rent. Sounded like a fair deal to me. My friend was sensing something fishy though. She was like, that's not how they rewire a house, and that's not how they do things in this country. If they want to rewire a house, they should at least give you guys like a month's notice. They cannot just come and uproot people and tell people to move within a matter of weeks or days. Something is fishy. I was like, I don't care. I will not even be around. I'll be in Nigeria or playing until whenever they are done. When I come, I'll just come and chill. And then on that, my friend was coming to the country at December 17th. That was the day of my flight. So I was leaving December 17th. Somebody else was coming December 17th. So I just give her my key and told her to stay in my house. And that whenever they are moving things, she should help me move. And she should just deal with them. Me, I'm going to Nigeria. Whatever is happening with this, you concern me again. I fled. As I flew though to Nigeria, I flew for 30th December. Landed on the 7th, right? Yeah, I landed on the 7th of January. And I was like, they are still rewiring at this time, because now they didn't rewire that December. They started rewiring. They took my co-tenants left the house on the 2nd, on the 3rd of January. So I was allowed, they told me that they were leaving on the 3rd. So some of my things were packed. There's a few things that they could gather, they packed for me, and that. So I'm like, okay, fine. So if I'm landing on the 7th, they will not be done, because the guy said like 5 days or a week, so they will be done like the next week. So I'm like, okay, I'll just chill at my friend's house till whenever they're done with the rewiring, and then we'll come back. I was in my friend's house. Then my younger sister, if you've been watching my channel, you know my younger sister came in. My younger sister came in on the 11th. I landed on the 7th. My younger sister landed on the 11th of January. 4 days later, my younger sister now went to join me in my friend's house. So my younger sister and I were squatting in my friend's spare bedroom. She lives in a 3-bedroom, so there was one spare room, and my younger sister and I were in the spare bedroom squatting, homeless. That's how I was like, okay, since it's winter and I have like some winter jackets that I bought in my house, let me just go back, because I had my keys. Let me just go back to my house and get my winter clothes, winter jacket, muffler, head warmers, all of that, boots and whatnot in my house. Let me just go and get them. As I went to my house, so I put my key. The key is not opening. I'm like, what's up? I called my landlord. I'm like, my key is not working. He's like, oh yeah. They also mentioned that they will change the doors to fire doors when they are changing where they are doing the rewiring. So they have changed the doors, they changed the locks. So I should have told him before I went now, so he would have told them to open the door for me. But I shouldn't worry, he'll call them the next day. Can go and get my winter clothes. The next day, no problem. The next day he calls me and say, I will not believe what happened. This man has sold the house. My own landlord, by the way, is Yoruba. So the Yoruba man is one renting from the Pakistani guy and subletting to us. So the Pakistani guy is saying that he sold the house because the Yoruba man is subletting. Which, by the way, he has been aware for the past 2 years. Because he found out that the man was subletting the house, he increased the rent by £200. Now, this Yoruba guy has gone to rent a temporary apartment for everybody else that was in the building. I didn't get that because I was not around. And when I came back, I just went to my friend's house. So I wasn't part of the temporary living arrangement. I was just living in my friend's house. And so he's still thinking in his head, he rented the house for like 1 week for the people to be there. And then when they finish the rewiring, what the Pakistani guy said, rewiring, he will just transfer his people back into the house. Pakistani man don't sell house. So they don't sell the house. That's how I became homeless in this Manchester. It will be now Manchester. I started looking for house because at this point I was just tired. They were going back and forth with the Pakistan. We'll get the keys back, we'll get our stuff back, we'll get everything back. Me, I shut on tire. My friend had been telling me from the onset to look for a new place. I mean, we know that my house was not the most conducive. I mean, look at where I am now. All right. Anyways, so I was homeless for more than a month. So from that January till February, nowhere my leg no work carriage. I see Shege. I see Shege. Nowhere no work carriage for this Manchester. Fine house. I saw a fine house. And now I was looking for a house for me and my sister. Most people didn't want 2 people in their building. Oh, the one that I saw that wanted 2 people were not renting to students. Even though I am laying all the claims and they're telling you facts that I can't pay the bills. They're like, no, they're not renting to students. Obviously, because I mean they're afraid for posterity and future rent if you can be able to meet up. I'm trying to show you that I'm working on. I'm quite okay, right? They're like, no, they're not renting to students. The ones I will see that will be conducive for me, that will be conducive for me, my sister was way out of my budget. All of that. So for 1 month, I was walking the length and breadth of Manchester. Nowhere my leg no carry me go find house. I walk, I trek. No. Man, leg pain me, but finally, we've seen here. I hope this one is permanent because they're still but hoping it's permanent. And yeah, this video, once again, I want to give a shout out to my friend and her husband. They were more than helpful. Please, if you just in the comment section, just help me say thank you. Thank you, Mr. and Mrs. Fubara. Yes, that's their name. I'm going to call it. Like, please just help me say thank you, Mr. and Mrs. Fubara. They were really helpful. Imagine staying in someone's house for more than a month in this UK without paying any bills. Like, I begged these people to let me pay bills. Like, please, because I'm living here with my sister. We're using water. We're using gas. We're using AC. We are using, heating. Sorry, we're using heating. We're watching TV. We're using Wi-Fi. Guys, please, let me pay something at least. They're like, nah, it's fine. It's all right. You guys, I was blown away. I was humbled. I mean, people are nice, but there's an extent to which people are kind to you, especially in an economy where everything is built. So I'm more than grateful. I don't know that I can thank them enough. I'm just grateful for good friends and good support system. I know like 2 people in this country and they're a strong support system to me. So I just want to say thank you very much. Shout out to you guys. I really appreciate it. And yeah, guys, that's the gist of how I landed in this country in January and became homeless. Landed and became homeless, guys. But yeah, that's it. So next, see, a lot has been happening. This is just my homeless gist. This is just my homeland. Now I've moved to my own place. Now I'm back in Manchester because my friend used to live outside Manchester a bit, but I'm back in Manchester. But there's a lot that has been happening behind the scene. Like I said, I've been receiving boosts left, right, and center since January. So there's more gist coming up. If you want to hear my other struggles and turmoils that I've been through since I've been back, let me know in the comment section. I will drop the next story time, guys. Until I see you, let me hurry to church. I'm late, guys. See you guys when God bless you. Bye.